Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. Hey, hello, everybody. Here we are. We're back. Welcome, everybody. Hello to the Phoenix. I see that you're already very active in chat. Hope you're having a good day today. We're here, back again. Yes, back again to build some Avengers Tower. Look at that.
We are out of sync on the cameras.
Very
but
slightly.
I don't think we are lagging. Like we're not freezing.
We're not freezing like we were last time, and it's
so we're just gonna hope for that, and we'll see how it goes. We're also on Wi-Fi, which is my own F up. So
I don't know if it's gonna be a problem though. So like, hopefully we'll be fine.
I'm gonna keep everything off of. Nothing is downloading.
No, nothing. And my phone is off Wi-Fi. Is your phone off Wi-Fi?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So we should be good. Hello, everybody. Hello, Jackson. Welcome to the stream. I have already built, as you can see here, the base plate that the Avengers Tower is going to be on. Our sidewalk has some green under it. I might eventually see if I can like lift these and like swap them with some grays that I find eventually, but we only had green for our base plate, so it might look a little bit odd. Maybe we'll, you know what? It's just sewage. It's just really nasty New York sewage coming up. Oh, I forgot. I don't know why I was looking over here. I was looking at my camera that's talking here because I was gesturing here, but I forgot that you're here. Hey, that helps actually. Thank you for flipping that around. Hi everybody. But yeah, so we've got the base plate built up. I'm very happy with how it's working out. This thing is really freaking stable. And I figured today I'm going to try to get through at least 3 more bags of this build. We'll see how tall it starts to get. I don't expect it to start getting that tall because I think there's like 40 something. Hold on. I never actually looked to see the total number of bags that we have. What is our final bag number? Oh, it's so exciting. The top of the tower. Is it 38? It might be 38. Nope, that's a 39. Okay. I think it might be 39. Do we not get to 40? Okay, so I think it's 39 bags. So probably gonna be a while before we really start getting too much of the actual height up. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Hello, Go For It Painting. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good time. Liked your latest video. Can you pop that open for me and then hand it to me? I'm a little parched. Oh, thank you.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind. I'm gonna just set that off to the side. Thank you, dear.
Don't spill it on the computer.
I will not spill it on the computer. All right, so let's get bag 4 opened and sorted. How does that sound, everybody? You've been waiting for so long. It's only been like 5 minutes, bro. Calm down.
5 minutes.
Okay, it might have been 10, but even then, no, it wasn't a full 10 because we started
Earlier.
Look at these wedges. It's a big wedge. I've never like I know they make them this large. I just don't feel like I've seen it. The biggest I feel like I've seen is the ones that go in the roads. Those are a little longer, but they're not as wide. These are like, well, also, you know how like sometimes they do that matte finish? These have that matte finish on it instead of the gloss finish that normal plates do. So fascinating. I like seeing new designs come in. It looks like we have a couple people to build, some shield agents.
Still tiling, I see.
Oh gosh, yes. Yeah, I gotta tile the interior of the floor, man. We gotta work on the inside of Avengers Tower. Can't believe
This is the escorting Loki scene.
Oh yes, you're probably right, isn't it? Because this is where yeah. Well, we're not building Loki, I don't think yet.
No, you have the guards.
No, yeah, just the shield agents.
One of them might be Tony. There is a Tony, but
I don't think it's one of these ones.
No, they're both black.
Yeah,
Okay.
they are.
Yeah, there is a Tony Stark as a shield guard minifig when he like wears the disguise.
Yes, I remember that from the what was it, Avengers 1?
Yep.
Yeah. Man, that feels like it was ages ago. Like just when that came out and when we watched it.
Did I see that together, or did I see that with other people?
We may have seen it together.
Well, I think we saw Ultron together.
We definitely saw Ultron together. You know what? I think what it was, I don't think we saw Avengers 1 together. I think we just probably went to the same theater because we were both at the same college.
Yeah. Hey, cat.
Are they freaking out?
Yeah.
well, is key to freaking out because Jack smells like vet.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I had to take the boy to the vet today, and now I gotta take him back again tomorrow because he got a little too stressed and couldn't finish the exam. He drew blood on this day. I actually don't know, but I was told that he scratched one of the people. I was like, oh, that's a first for him.
Our cat maimed a vet tech.
Maimed, absolutely brutalized. Went for the throat.
No survival.
Just like Korn taught him. Alright, I'm gonna scoot that over there. I'm going to move this here. We're gonna bring our little shield agents in, and then I'm gonna move all of these white tiles just out of the way. Perfect. Perfecto! Yes, well, I'm gonna be sorting a lot as we get to each bag. It just helps me, like, find everything. Oh, look at the little...
See, if I was actually helpful, that's what I'd be doing, but I'm not.
That's okay. That's okay. You are helpful. You are helpful. Don't be a liar. Wow, I have... Oh. Did your head just get rolled back into the pile?
Yes.
Is that... Oh, okay. I was like, wow, why do I swear I already pulled this out of a bag. What's going on? I'm losing my mind. It's been a week.
Oh my.
It has been a week. If I'm honest. We're getting through it, but good lord, has it been a week. Oh man, but I am very excited to build this Lego set. It's one that we've been anticipating for a while, and then as soon as the reveal came out, we were like, yep, that's what we're doing for the holiday.
Yeah, we talked last time, I thought we pivoted it from this.
Yes.
This.
Yes, exactly.
Also.
Uh-huh. Oh, so I can listen to,
Music.
I can actually listen to the music on the stream?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
We don't have to listen to the stream's music, you can just listen to your own music.
Oh my god, that's ridiculous.
You can listen to, dare I say it, copyrighted music.
Woo!
Which they won't be able to.
Well, that's fine. They don't need to. Did I pause myself? Okay, good. If I have the video, the YouTube video pause, will it still update?
Chat? Probably.
It seems like it's still doing it.
I mean,
We'll find. We'll find out. That's a good call though. I am going to listen to my own music.
Just make sure you actually speak up.
I will. I'm just gonna turn mine really, really down. I already got my Wrapped. It's fine. I listen to a lot of goth vampire music. I get it. That's what it told me. It was like, you listen to a...
You as Evo, 14-year-old.
Pretty much. It was like, it actually used literally a vampire with like fangs and stuff in my image. It was funny. I shared it on Instagram when I did it. I also, because I also found out that the podcast that I've listened to the most is, believe it or not, Wrestle Talk. And it was funny because I tagged Wrestle Talk, of course, in it to be like, hey guys, I still exist. And Luke responded to me and he was like, hey, thanks. And I responded back to him. I'm like, yeah, you're literally the only podcast I listen to, so this is not a surprise. Like, you should not feel honored in any way. Well, I mean, I guess you should because I only listen to you. So maybe you should feel extremely honored. But I was like, no, it's you're welcome. But I feel like this is inevitable.
You don't have a computer.
You know what? That's true. That is true. Because we're literally like either listen to them through YouTube, like just watching their podcast rather than like listening to it. And then the only time we actually listen to it is when we're on our way to wrestling shows. Because that's when we put it on in the car or run fairs.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
any kind of road trip, we'll put
over 15 minutes.
Yeah, we'll put Wrestle Talk on in the car. That's the only commute we really have, and that doesn't happen very often. Why do I have so many lightsabers? This isn't a Lego. This isn't a Star Wars.
They use them for a lot of ends of pipes and batons.
Ah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Am I cutting off the top of my head? Can you raise the camera a smidge or zoom? Okay, yes, there we go. Thank you. I felt like I was, when I leaned forward a smidge, I would cut off the top of my head a lot. I just realized. Okay! We did it. This is gonna be bad. I'm gonna want to sing the songs that I'm listening to is the problem, because now I'm just listening.
You can do that. I don't think it'll be copyright struck.
Oh, they won't get me copyright struck if I start humming them.
You're not on key.
I will definitely not be on key.
That's why
That's actually why we're not going to do it, but it'll be very tempting. All right, I'm going to give her smirky face, like she's got a tood, and then she gets one of these helmets. There we go. Cause she's a badass. Look at that. Look how cool she is. Bring her up real close. I think I'm focused. I can't really tell on the distance I'm at.
So sorry.
Oh, also, let me get off that and go back into here. Cool, I'm paused still, and I am still up to date. So I think we're fine.
Huzzah.
I think we're good. Huzzah. Now let's build our other guy. I think... Oh, wait, I'm so sorry. We weren't done with her. She needs a pair of handcuffs, of course, so she can arrest... No, it's not that kind of handcuff.
All I heard was, I'm not done with her yet. She needs a pair of handcuffs, and then a whip, and then chains, and I was like, whoa, Angela, whoa.
I think you added in, sir, the whip and the chains. I mean, I'm not opposed to this, I will be honest, but... no, she doesn't need a gun. She needs handcuffs and a gun.
There you go.
I mean, that's still probably somebody's kink.
Yep.
All right, cool. Now she's locked and loaded and ready to arrest you. Be wary. I feel like her... Okay, now it's a little bit more aligned. Her helmet really wasn't aligned, and it was going completely off where she just could not see.
How goes the build?
It goes well. I am chatting with the chatters.
It's okay, it's only a 5,000
Peace build. I know. Okay, let me get Broseph.
Oh, this
built
is
up as well.
completely off topic.
Yes.
It's related to you, and I just wanted to tell you about
Yeah.
it. So, recently, there's obviously been a number of Toys for Tots and toy fundraisers.
Yes.
Right around the holidays.
Mm-hmm.
And I was I was reading the news
Yes.
for one of them. I don't remember what it was specifically. Didn't really matter. But what was important was they were talking to one of the reps from Toys for Tots. And if it wasn't Toys for Tots, it was a group very much like Toys for Tots.
Right.
And they sort of asked them what kind of toys to give.
Yes. Good question,
It was a
actually.
good question. And the thing that they said, and just for anyone who's curious, they said very few people bring anything for 0 to 3 or from 13 to 17.
You know, that's a great point.
Yeah.
That is, yeah. I don't see many people shopping for like really, really, really little kids, like the 0 to 3, exactly, like teething toys and those kinds of things. And then the teenagers for sure get left out.
Yeah.
Completely.
But the thing that I thought was funny about it was she said that while she understands the sentiment, puzzles are the last thing picked, so please don't.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And I just
like,
we find that amusing.
I do find that amusing.
At the largest puzzle store in California.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Like, puzzles are great gifts for, like, older family members, in my opinion.
Well, what's happened, and my understanding for it is the families get to, sort of pick from what's available.
Yeah.
And the puzzles are always the last things on the shelves.
Yeah.
And so I think they've just been sitting on some of them forever.
Oh, that's so sad. Stanley Toy Channel, hello. Hope you're having a great day today. And the Phoenix, I mean, you can talk to me about something. Just let me know what it is. Are you taking that boy?
Sun.
Oh, is it sun time? I see. Sun's coming in to the afternoon, and the boy needs to bathe in it. Okay. Panic at the Disco. All right, let's get a move on this build. My hair is tickling my face so much. Oh my gosh. We're going on top.
This will shock you, but flopping.
Holy cow. I am shocked that my cat flopped in the sun. Oh, it's a ramp into the building. Interesting that we're building with these two slope pieces.
Looks like it goes all the way to the end.
It does. I thought I was all the way over and I didn't realize I was off center. I wanna take my trophies. All right, and now we need a bunch of these white tiles because I think the floor in the Avengers Tower is going to be white because of course it is because we're heroic. So we're got a completely blue and white color scheme. Not black and red like cool people get.
Like the Peacekeeper?
Yes! I just want everybody to have the Peacekeeper's aesthetic, okay?
Me too. That's not what I introduced you.
I know, and you got me hooked on it. All right, let's get this first. Let's not look at this page. Stop looking at that page, Angela. It's not the page you're on. So just knock it off.
That's a metaphor for life.
It really
Stop looking forward in the instructions of the
is. Be in the present.
book of Lego instructions. That is life. Or else you'll miss a key piece.
Oh my gosh.
And then you'll
probably
finish
true.
the build and be sitting there staring at a 1x2 going, what the hell is it?
Where do you go? That is exactly what will happen. Oh. Oh, well, I am sorry to hear that you got pink eye. That is unfortunate. Yeah, not a fun experience at all. Make sure to not scratch. Yeah, don't touch. Well, that's what I was gonna say. Make sure not to touch it too much, because then it'll, you know, you can spread it.
I know we talked about this last month, but I'm still imagining building this thing on just the base plate.
Oh my god, it would be such a dramatic experience.
Like carrying it upstairs.
Yeah, I would not want to do it. Like, I mean, even assuming, because I assume it does do this. I assume the first floor, the second, and then the top are separate.
I don't think they do.
Oh, because it opens on the front.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I'm not sure it does.
You know what? Actually, okay, that's an even better point because yeah, I would be so scared. Where is my vertical separator? Yeah, I'd be so scared I'd drop it going upstairs with it because that's where our display is for all of our Marvel buildings. Is we've got a table upstairs.
Do you need help?
No, I got it. I needed to straighten that. I was being very anal. But it was like crooked and it was leaving a really awkward gap in the middle of the floor on my tower and I refuse. Well, you know what? That is, I think that is a small benefit of pink eye. Yes, you do tend to get a vacation. I assume from school you're talking about, or, yeah, I assume you were talking about from school. Which is always nice, I suppose. It's one up to having it. No, Dim, you don't just look backwards. You gotta look forwards or at the present. Those are the two places. We're always spinning. Okay. Well, okay, just spin right round, baby, right round. Okay, we've finished this little section of tiling. It's come out quite well. Do you guys, can you see it better? No, probably from this angle was probably actually the better option. I will scoot myself a little bit closer here, though. Okay, let's grab the next pieces that we need, because it's like a butt ton of them. 4, 8, 12. Yes. And then 4, 8, and 12. For a total of 24. Because, like I said, we were going to need a lot. We need 2 of the angled pieces, 8 of these ones with the little stud on them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. And then 1 with the double. Well, Dim, there's got to be something out there for you to look forward to. It's about keeping a positive mind about it. There's got to be something fun that you're looking forward to doing. Maybe you get to see somebody you haven't seen in a while. It is the holiday season, so sometimes people visit friends or family. Hopefully you get to do something like that. I'm sure there's something out there that you can be looking forward to. Eventually things do turn around. Trust me, I have been having a pretty shit week myself, and I get it, but you gotta stay positive and keep moving forward. You know? Stanley Toys channel, yes, I do. That is not at all the space that meant to go. Yes, I do, in fact, have the Daily Bugle. I have the Avengers Tower is going to be bigger. I think not by like a huge amount, but I do think it is taller. You know, actually, now that I say that and I'm looking up at it, like it does have a really big antenna on the Daily Bugle, so maybe they're around the same height, but you know what? We'll find out. We'll find out, but I thought the Avengers Tower is taller. Because I think this is one of the more tall ones that they've made recently, actually, outside of like the Eiffel Tower. Because it's the Eiffel Tower and they made it gigantic. Absurdly gigantic. You make me wanna cry. Dance for me, dance for me, dance for me, oh, oh. Alright, that is in the right spot. Keep going. Oh, I need to remember to not let this, Did I disconnect? I don't think so. I just have a pinwheel in my chat and I don't know why.
Okay. We will see. Drop frames seem fine.
Yeah, that's what I was noticing. I was like, I don't seem to be dropping frames.
I'm just gonna reopen the chat.
Okay, that's fine.
Has anyone said anything in chat?
No, and it's weird. The pinwheel's on this screen too. That's why I was sort of confused. I'm gonna close my...
Okay, maybe
Maybe it was just like something...
Maybe YouTube's having a problem.
Maybe.
Oh, honey, that's it. That's an emoticon.
Oh!
He used an emoticon.
Is it... Sorry, I didn't know if it was
Pretty sure that's an emoticon.
Oh, okay. Well, way to confuse me, the Phoenix. Scary. Sorry, I got scared because I didn't understand. I didn't know they made an emoticon of that like pinwheel freezing up. That's a terrible emoticon. All right, cool. All right, let me get my chat back up. How do I... Angela, you are dumb. Can I go to my chat, please? Oh, sorry. I understand why I'm going to the wrong one, because I'm going to the wrong one. I'm going to the old one and not my current one, because oh my god, Angela, I swear to the Emperor above, if you can't click this button correctly, holy cow, we're back. All right. It's okay, Phoenix. It's okay. I just didn't realize because I am not hip with the kids. That's really the main thing. I get you, Dim, but I promise that staying positive about it will help because it means that you'll try to push forward to reach those positive things. And it does, at least in my experience, tend to help ease into actually getting things done, moving forward, and, you know, doing the things that you need to just, like, feel better. I know it can be difficult. I'm not a psychologist, so don't, like, take it for verbatim and everything, but, like, I know at least when I'm feeling, like, down and depressed and stuff and really, like, demotivated to do stuff or really look forward to things, I try to take a positive spin on it and, like, find something to latch onto to help myself look forward to getting to more positivity. All right, I have one more row left of this particular wave of tiling, but I suspect we have more because I have like a whole bunch more pieces right here. But we're making some good progress. We've got some some spots where we can set up some minifigs, which is really nice. Got that there, then that's gonna go there, and then finally, I assume we're gonna put some struts in here to help support the walls in those little areas that we left as gaps for like the door frame. All right, cool. Yes, we are in fact adding just a bunch more tiles. Let's see, 2, 4, 6. Oh, also, I need that back on, please. That would be great. And then well, I mean, at least it's a new job, though. That's still a very positive thing. That means a fresh income. And honestly, moving to a new location is not necessarily the most terrible thing. Even if it is a rural area, I mean, I grew up in some rural areas, so I have a fondness for that sometimes. So that doesn't sound so bad to me. Plus, a new area means potentially new friends or a new community to get involved in, potentially new locations that are really cool, like there's a mini golf place near us with like the best fucking pizza, for example. And if I hadn't moved out here, I probably would have never gone to it. So there are some positive things for moving into a new area, and try to hold on to that, I guess, as well as being like, yay, new job. Because, you know, getting a new job is something to celebrate. Even if it is something that you're maybe like not as excited about because you are going to work out of prison, but I mean, you might hear some really interesting stories, to say the least. All right, we need 21 of these. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 21. Go figure that it's the last of the tiles. Then I also need one of these, 3 of the 1x1s. We need that, we need that. We need these 3 here. Let's stay. We need all 4 of these, actually. I need 2 of these 1x1s, and then our tan colored piece. First things first. Okay, so we've got that. We're gonna put that there. These are gonna go here, and then we're gonna put these for a little drain system. One, 2, 3, 4. Yep, 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember. Oh, you're no problem, Phoenix. I think people deserve second chances. And you didn't really do anything like that bad. It was just my own folly. For not knowing that I was looking at an emoji and not an actual screw up on my on my stream. Nice. Well, hello to you and your mom. All right, did I do that correctly? Yes, I did, okay. Now I need to come down here with some more of these. 3 of them, in fact. 1 more there. 2 here. All right, ooh, now we get to start playing with some of these round pieces. Sick. So we need these, 2 of these, and then these 4 and our triangles. All right, what do we got? What do we got going on? All right, so that goes there. There, I'm just gonna go in the corner. Basically, we're creating a pattern on both sides here, just like so. Straight, no, there, we're straight, good. After that, we're going to put these triangle pieces in to fill in the corners. And then we're gonna start playing with some round pieces. So here, here, and then here. There. Okay. Straighten some of our tiles out. It's a nice little trick that I think was discovered really, I mean, I don't know when it was discovered, but I feel like it was popularized when the what's it called? What's the Lord of the Rings one that dropped recently? Rivendell. When the Rivendell set dropped, because of the tiling, they specifically showed off using your brick separator to basically run it in between and be able to straighten everything that way. And it's been a huge blessing, at least for me, since I got into Lego and found that out. Hello, Art69ing. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a great day. I have not tried too many of other like brick building sets recently. I did get one from, I don't actually remember the company. I have a video of it actually on the channel because I built it on a live stream. But I built this adorable pink little tank. And it was on a smaller scale than what Lego is normally done at. Like these are, I don't actually know what scale like these pieces are at, but this one was like micro. So the pieces were like, I would say half the size of what Lego does. That one was really cute. I did enjoy that. It went together pretty well. There was some like mild finickiness to it occasionally, but overall pretty cool. And then I've also... No, the Panzer that I built out actually was Lego bricks officially, because that's what that company does. Is they take official Lego bricks and then just make military model versions of them, and that was really cool. There is one other, I feel like I built one other thing that was not like Lego specific, but I can't remember what it is now. But I don't build that much that's non-Lego. I'm pretty brand exclusive a little bit. I see some really cool ones that are out on like Amazon that are off-brand stuff. And I've been approached actually by a couple of them. But honestly, I really like sticking with this just because I have honestly so many of the pieces now. And I don't like to mix and match just because they don't quite all fit exactly the same together. Like Lego does still have like a certain feel to it. And so I haven't really dived too much into it. And I've never tried actually the Mega Bloks stuff. I see it in stores, but I've never tried Mega Bloks. I'm sorry, I was thinking about that for a minute because there was a point where I think at the game store I worked at, they did have some Mega Bloks for a while. The Pokemon ones specifically. Or whatever brand of brick building like did Pokemon sets. And I did one of those, but I don't think I kept it. I think that was like a display thing for the store, if I recall. Maybe I did buy one of them. I can't remember now, but they were kind of cute and I liked those. But most of the time I stick to Lego because they also have themes that I really like. Really, that's what does it for me, because my main thing when it comes to Lego is I tend to get Star Wars because I'm a big Star Wars nerd. I love their Monkey Kids stuff, which is their own IP and no one else really does. Like, I mean, I'm sure there are some like off-brand like Journey to the West themed sets, but like the Monkey Kids stuff, in my opinion, is just some of Lego's best products. And I'm loyal to that brand a little bit, so I just tend to stick to it. Well, awesome. Have fun at your girlfriend's house. I hope you have a good time there. Okay, I think I've finished that page, so we can actually flip to the next. And we're gonna start with some of these round pillory pieces that I've now knocked. All right. I think this is where our little pegs are gonna come in. We're gonna start decorating the outside. I gotcha. Are they centered? It is centered. Perfect. You going upstairs, Kita? Or are you going to try to go for the tree? My cat likes to try to eat the tree. Don't even. I'm watching you. Kita. Kita. If I jump up suddenly, that's why. It's because I'm going over to stop her. All right, we're going to put these here with the open slot facing, I think, towards the building to sort of hide it. Perfect. Looks great. That makes total sense. I think if I was, like, more of a He-Man fan or, like, heck, even if I was, like, more into, say, Halo or even Pokemon, and in regards to wanting to have, like, buildable versions of the Pokemon, because, like, don't get me wrong, I'm into Pokemon, but, like, not as much as I once used to be, then I might be more interested in getting the Mega Bloks kits because they have some really cool IPs, but I've never been that big into Halo. The Pokemon sets, while there are some that I think are pretty cool because they've started adding a little bit of, like, landscaping around them, most of the time it's just the figures, and I'm like, I could just get a statue instead. So I tend to, if I'm gonna get like if I want just a figure of the Pokemon. Now if they did more of like the buildable scenes, or like they made a Pokemon Center or something like that, or like the Jenny's police like station or something, or some other like gym, like if they did a full gym build or something, that would be rad, and I would totally jump on that. But as far as like just getting the individual Pokemon and stuff, I don't have as much of an interest to collect that element. I weirdly like the buildings, actually, I've noticed, when it comes to like, because almost all of my favorite sets that I can think of, like off the top of my head, have either been giant like mechs or vehicles of some variety, like in big ones. I'm not talking like the little cars, but I'm talking like big things. Or they've been buildings. Those are my favorites. So I'm very biased. I haven't actually got any of the DC sets though, just to like call that out, because you mentioned that you like the Lego DC sets, Stanley. I haven't actually got any of those. I wish I was more interested in the Batcave that was coming out recently, but I'm mixed on it because I feel like it's missing something. You know what I mean? How do you feel about it as a Lego DC fan? Like, are you hyped for the new Batcave or whatever that's coming out, or are you? Oh, Ghost Rider? That was cool. That would be cool. Oh, we're making some benches. That's what these pieces are for. Got it. All right, so I think this is gonna go here and here. Oh, this is gum. That's what that little pink thing is. We put some pink on the base here, and it's because it's some gum that somebody's chewed up and disgustingly left on the bottom there. Gross. All right, so we got these two things here, and then for the bench itself, we put these on. Now there's gum stuck on the bottom of that one, and then we've got the bench backs and the seat. Love it. Now, where do the lightsabers go? Am I crazy? Did I not need them? What the fuck? Oh, they're the scope on the I missed that completely. That's cool. Okay, so the lightsaber is actually the scope on this rifle, which is pretty rad, actually. I saw that clip there and was like, huh, what's that for? Maybe I should have, oh no. Hold on, I threw my piece. Maybe I should have looked at that sooner and investigated if I was supposed to put anything in there. It does look pretty cool, doesn't it? I don't really like when it's folded up. I just feel like there's some weird gapping in the cave itself. I don't know. There's something that's holding me back from being like, yes, I must get this. All right, let's put our shield agents with their... Let's put them over here with everybody else. Okay, there we go. Cool, they're hanging out now. We built back 4, whoop whoop! And I even figured out what the lightsabers were for, go me. Put those in the jar of, or the bowl of, I don't need them anymore. Ah, in bag 5 is where we're building our Tony Stark dressed as a shield agent. Let's get this bag open, separate it out, and we'll be fine. Alrighty. Alrighty. Alright, we've got some clear pieces. We're starting to get some of the blue. We're gonna have... Oh, is this our Tesseract cube? I've never seen, like, the trans blue in this shape before, but I think that must be our Tesseract cube. Which is pretty cute. Lovely. We're gonna have so much of this blue color tone. You have no idea. It's gonna just be an infinite amount at some point. I think there's a couple bags that are just pure windows, and it's all just that blue color thing. Oh, this is cool. Okay. Tony's face comes with some printing on it on the other side to make him look like he's talking to Jarvis in the shield, or in the helmet, and then he's got his normal face, which is probably what we're gonna put on him since he is being sneaky in his I feel like if I give him his hair, it immediately identifies him as Tony Stark, but I want to keep it with him, so I'm gonna give him. I'm not gonna put his helmet on him. However, here's Tony Stark dressed as a shield agent. I wonder if he gets a gun. Ooh, is Ant-Man in this set? Oh, yep, he is. That makes sense. That makes actually total sense. Is this a second helmet? Did I not just have a helmet in my hand? Am I crazy? Okay, well, here's Ant-Man regardless. I actually have 2 of them. It's really funny getting 2, like, of the same character. But because these are like the micro minifigs, they give you a spare. Just put him over there. It's fine. I think I have multiple spares now of Ant-Man. I can just have him around various scenes if he's messing with things, which is great. In fact, we're just going to stick him right there for right now. I have no idea if I need anybody there, but we'll find out. Okay, I'm going to put the black pieces on this side. Just to help separate them from some of my other pieces, and I have a lot more of these than I do any other color, so keep them all organized a bit more. A lot of interesting shapes. Oh, that's a seat. What is the shape that I've never seen before? Angela, you've seen that shape hundreds of times when you've built any vehicle with black seats. Don't be a fool. The dark blues over here as well. And also the tans, just because they really stand out. All right, good. Get the yellows over here. A few more black tiles. Don't have one of those already. Here's your helmet, bro. Let's get these little pieces. I did not make my jacket. I bought this as part of, I have a rogue costume that I wore last time that has gloved hands and everything, which was fun. And I could still build with it because that's how I built the base and everything, was with the gloved hands. But it was a little bit cumbersome. I'm not gonna lie. So what I decided to do this time was dress as casual rogue. So still got the green. I went with a dark gray pant. I feel like at one point I remember her having like a little bit, maybe it was an X-Men Evolution. I feel like she had like gloves and then like, yeah, she had the mesh shirt, gloves, and then I think she had jeans on or something like that. So I was kind of going with that vibe. And then I still wore the jacket that came with the actual costume that I have for her because it has the official like X on it for X-Men, of course. But yeah, no, I didn't make it. I am not talented when it comes to sewing. I've sewn 2 different pieces of clothing and they were okay, but I have zero patience for it. And I did not really like super enjoy the process, so I just kind of was like, cosplay, if I'm gonna do it, it's gonna be store-bought, or I will commission somebody else to make it for me. I don't really want to specifically make it myself. Although I will say that when it comes to maybe making like armor or like weapons, because of the like Evo foam and everything or whatever that you can use now, that is a little bit more enticing to me, but not something I really feel like I have time to invest in like learning how to do yet. I've got too many other priorities, I think, that like prevent that from really becoming a thing. So, which I'm not like terribly upset by. It'd be cool to maybe one day learn a little bit more, but I'm not going to be heartbroken if I never make my own full costumes or anything. I did that once. I dressed up as, oh, I don't even remember what the character's name was anymore. It was the rival in Pokemon. Is it Black and White? Hold on, I have to look it up now. Oh yeah, no, Rogue in X-Men Evolution was a formative character for me, for like half the people I knew. Rogue in general, I think from X-Men, no matter whether it was the 90s one or the Evolution one, really the only one that doesn't do it, I think for most people, is the Rogue from the movies, like from the live action, especially the original ones. Like the X-Men 1, 2, and 3 or whatever with like, no, that wasn't Rogue. No offense to the actress. Like, I think she did a fine job for how she was directed to act as Rogue, but like that is not, in my opinion, Rogue. I think they just did a terrible job with her. But like, the cartoons have always done a really good job with her, and I think that just shows very, very highly. Okay, I need to look up and see what this rival character was. I think it was it's a blonde rival in Pokemon. Yeah, there you are, Barry or June. That's what it was. It was June, because that's what I called him, because I was a fucking weeb and used his Japanese name. I dressed up as June from Pokemon. Which Pokemon are you from? Diamond and Pearl. Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. So it was this character. That is who I dressed up as. And I sewed my own costume. I made the scarf. I just wore normal jeans. I didn't sew jeans or anything, but I did make the jacket. So I sewed myself my own jacket. It fit okay. Like, it wasn't the best thing I've ever made. It was also the first thing I had ever actually sewn. And I think for my first attempt, like, I had done a pretty decent job. I had somebody helping me, thankfully. Like, I didn't do it solo. Good Lord. I don't think I could have done it solo. I don't think I would have even attempted it if I had been doing it solo. But I had a friend who had a sewing machine, and she did cosplay on the more regular. And so I was like, you know what? Let me try. Because I've always been kind of interested, but I never really have dived into cosplay. And so she was like, oh, well, here, like, we'll do like a shoot as part of the anime club that was part of the college. Or the cosplay club, actually, that was part of the college that was very heavily associated with the anime club. And yeah, so we did that, and it was a lot of fun. I liked it. All right, let's finish building our Tony, because he at least needs the helmet completed. And I'll see if I can find a way to have him hold it. I think that'll be fun. Oh my gosh, Hex Girls? Yeah, you're talking about from, are you talking about the girls who did the song in one of the Scooby-Doo movies? Because, good lord, those goth witchy chicks, loved them. Shigo, yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Raven, of course. What I'm getting, Dim, is that you're into goth chicks. What I'm getting is you like them a little bit alternative and a little bit goth. I think most people who are into those archetypes definitely got into the characters you're talking about back in the day. Oh man, can I not have you hold your helmet? That's so annoying. Okay, well, I'll just set it next to you, I guess. Okay, you're there. Oh, I guess we need to put you guys over here with everybody else. Tony, go over here. You don't get any cool weapons or anything. You just get your helm. Oh, you get this briefcase. My bad. You clearly have the Tesseract with you. Even though the Tesseract's in this briefcase, but it's fine. You had your hand on it. There we go. I popped your hair off. No, you're bald. It's fine. You're beautiful. There we go. He's got Ant-Man. Got his briefcase. We're off to a good start. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, come up. Come up here, but stop clawing me, please. Come on. You want to come up? Jack, everybody. Say hello. Hello, everybody. I am Fluffy. He is a good cat. He'll probably be here for at least a little while. We're gonna build some shelving. I think that sounds fun. I am gonna grab myself a slight drink real quick. He is so floof. He is the biggest floof. Yeah, aren't you? Aren't you? You're like, what's going on? Why are you sitting here talking to yourself, huh? Why are you sitting here talking to yourself? You're just gonna distract me? Demand all of the attention? Just demand all of the attention? Yeah, I know. I know. You're so attention starved. You get no love, do you? None whatsoever. Okay, I need this piece and this piece. Alright. And then we're gonna do that. Jack, your fur is getting literally everywhere immediately. Did you know that? Did you plan this? I think he planned it, everybody. Okay, we've closed it in. A small gap on the other side. Don't know if that'll be important. Then I need these two and one of these. Because I am going to put that there. Okay. Excellent. Well, we've gotten sort of started. Am I making a vending machine? Is that what I'm making? Oh my god, it all makes sense now. I was very confused on what I was actually building. Okay, so I need this. One of these. He's still here, by the way. He's just in my lap, sort of like a slug now. Thankfully, he's not choking himself on my like arm like he normally likes to do. He does this thing where you'll have an arm here and he'll really want to be like resting on his little face there. So he'll put his face there, but then he'll like slowly move over and just have his entire throat on my arm, and he'll be putting pressure. And I'm like, are you able to breathe? Are you not like hurting yourself? Please be careful, boy. It makes me very nervous. I worry he's gonna accidentally like hurt himself or something. I'm sure he'll be fine, but okay. I need this first, then we're gonna have this. Because yes, we are in fact building a vending machine. Oh, that's so sad. But I understand. Some cats just really, really are not the super cuddly type. Alright, we've got the pin pad on. And then we've got this facing inwards. Okay, so we've got this started. Now what we need to do is create another height for a second panel to go on the interior so we can do our next step. Perfect. Okay. I need these two to do that. Okay, so we've got the interior of it, and then I think what we're going to end up doing is putting these like that. Cool. But I do need my first stickers. Where are... I thought I had them over here. Ah, there they are. Slid them in between. Oh. Oh, I knocked his helmet off of the table. I'll fix that in a second. Once the cat has left. Alright. I believe I need this Vita Rush sticker. Is that the one I need? Number 32. Oh, no. That is number 37. Okay, number 37. So this little Vita Rush. Oh, goodbye, Jack. He has left me. Says, Mother, I've had enough of your nonsense. You are not giving me attention at all. How dare you? I'm trying to build Lego, boy. I'm trying to build Lego. Alright, there we go. We got our little Vita Rush sticker on there. Looks great. Then, I need this big old long piece and the Smash Your Thirst PYM sticker, number 32. Alright, I'm just gonna focus on getting this straight. Alright, there we go. Looks pretty good. Looks good. And we're just going to stick this on to the side to seal everything together. We have our lovely little vending machine. Then I need one each of these colors and some pop caps. Got some lovely orange soda, some Mountain Dew, and some Coca-Cola. Nope. I need you to go in. Nope, stop going in that way, please. There we go. Perfect. And now we have our filled little vending machine. I could not think of the word vending machine to save my life for a split second. All right, we got that. Now let's cap it off. And now it's actually complete, and it looks actually pretty cool. Where does this go? Where does this actually go in this building? Probably... Ah, right there. Right there. It's like, I will admit, immediately just putting that in place does make this look so cool. Alright, we have some chairs now next to build. So I need all 4 of these, both of these, and 4 tiles. I'm going to put these going like that on both of our chairs. Hello, Center of Earth Mining. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a great day today. On this fine, was it Friday? What day of the week am I on? Friday, yes. We are working on, or I am working on, the Avengers Tower build. I just smeared some of my makeup. That's gonna be great. Hopefully I didn't do it too bad. Not that you'll be able to tell, probably. It's too far away, but I did it. All right, so that's done. And we're gonna put that there. And then the other one goes... yeah. There we go. There we go. That's where it needs to be. All right, so we got them, those chairs in place. Wonderful. I feel like this one kind of blocks the vending machine, but whatever. I'm not gonna question the feng shui of the Avengers Tower. They clearly know what they're doing. They have plenty of people who can help with that. Okay, now we need to put these two together and seal them together using this plate. Welcome back, the Phoenix. Then we are going to... We're actually starting to work on the wall now. Or is this some other... Oh, this is the door. This is the elevator. That makes sense. That makes sense. It's not a wall at all. Whew. Excuse me. It's been a long week, so I've had I'm a little tired. Okay, we need to go up one more, so we're gonna go up like that. And then put this here. Yep, that looks correct. I then need these two grays to stack like so that I can create buttons. Oh no, I'm sorry. Not at all. I grabbed the wrong piece. I need this one to create the buttons. That makes a little bit more logical sense. That's gonna be a spare. That's definitely gonna go on this other can. It's gonna probably be on a table or something. The buttons are gonna go there. Then we're gonna put this on top. All right, and I do definitely want to straighten these because they are not straight at all. What are you doing? What are you doing, Lego? All right, that looks better. I fixed it. Now let's go ahead and stick these here. And then that there. And then I will need this tall piece and one of these. All right, perfecto. Okay, now we need to put in the doors, because this is not an elevator that functions. But it does look very much like an elevator. Although we still have some work to do, because we need to go like that. Now we're going to use these two pieces because we need to indicate whether or not we're going up or down. Like so. Although this needs to go on top to secure all together. There. What do you think of the elevator? This particular kit, Center of Earth Mining, is 5,200 and... Hold on, let me find out. 5,201 pieces. That is how many pieces we were looking at. It is over 5,000. One day I'll buy a Lego piece set that is over 9,000 pieces, and I'll be able to put on like a Vegeta costume and a Nappa costume, and I'll be able to reenact that scene. Because obviously that's what everybody's goal is with those kinds of things. But yeah, it's about 5,201 pieces. So a hefty number of pieces. Here, this is where our elevator is. All right, there we go. Looking rad. Let me just show you guys sort of a close-up. Looks pretty cool for the start of our interior. I mean, it's nothing like super substantial yet, but we're getting there. We're making some progress. Next, we need to create what looks like probably a security entrance. Possibly? I'm not really sure. We'll figure it out. Continue to build. So we're gonna do this. put that on. Nope, in the middle, Angela, in the middle. So that we can do this. And... sorry, that and that. Help if I put the pieces on the right side, you know. Then from here, we're gonna go this in there. And then we're gonna put that there. Yeah, this must be some sort of like entrance. Like a gate at the entrance. And then I'm got one of these. Actually, both of them. Okay. So ×2. I see to go here and here. I think it goes like that, actually. All right, so I think little sort of desk thing that we're building. Oh, it actually goes like this. There we go. That's why I was like, why is this not fitting? Okay, fascinating. Yeah, this has to be like some sort of front desk design that we're doing. I like figuring out what the, like, I don't look ahead to see what the interior is that we're building. I just like to try to suss it out. I also like to break it, apparently. All right, let's try this again. Please get on there. There we go. All right. Oh, this might be a snack stand, which seems like a weird thing to have in the lobby, but whatever. I'm not going to judge. I'm not going to judge. Oh no, it's just a reception desk. I thought this, because this was glass, I thought this was gonna be like a, and I also have this one can of soda left. Like, you know, I've got this one little can that I didn't end up putting into the machine, and I was like, am I gonna, are they selling snacks here? That's sort of weird. But no, nothing nearly as fun. We're building a computer. I do need number 46, sticker number 46. Going to get this stuck on. Oh, that is not centered at all. Come on, Angela. There we go. That's so much better. Okay. All right. We fixed it. Is the Tesseract cube just sitting in the middle of the floor? All right. Fine. Whatever. You want it in the middle of the floor. Got it. Fascinating. All right. Here's our sci-fi looking computer screen with our keyboard off to the side. Wonderful. That is it. I guess we don't do anything with this bare soda can. Nope. Well, I'm gonna put it on the receptionist's desk. They got up and they were like, I need a drink. And we have no booze, so I'm getting a soda. Hello, Hari. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day today. I am assembling the Avengers Tower still. We're working on that. It has been quite a fun build so far. And we have built the first floor. That is what we just finished. So this is the first floor, at least the interior. I don't know if we'll be adding more to it. Probably. But I imagine we're going to start working on the walls next with bag 5, which is probably what we're going to end on because we're at 118. I am going to take a very brief break, if you guys don't mind, just to stretch my legs a little bit and check on the Chaos Cultist to see how the editing on the video that's coming out tomorrow is going, because we should have something coming out tomorrow, hopefully, which I'm looking forward to, and I hope honestly, it's a really fun like list video of some options for holiday gifts for gamers and hobbyists. So if you are thinking about shopping for your friends and family who are maybe into wargaming or hobbying or just board gaming in general, then this list is definitely going to be for you, and that should be coming out in the next day or two. I'm very, very hyped for it. Hello, Bob. Welcome to the stream. But I think I am going to take a just very, very brief break. And we'll be back in just a moment. Actually, do I even need to take a break? No, I don't even think I do. I'm just going to stand up for a moment, but I can still hang out here with you guys. I'm just going to grab my drink. And yeah, because like, I want to keep building on this, and I want to get this next bag done before we end it, because it's a little bit of a bigger bag than what we have, than what we've been doing so far, which is pretty cool. And like I said, I think we're finally actually going to start working on the wall, and I really want to get an idea of how wide this is. I mean, obviously it's on just the single mills plate, but I really feel like I'm going to have a lot of flexibility. Probably need some of the plastic so that it's not floating around everywhere and my cats eat it. So let me just do that. All right. Let us get back to it. Hari, this Lego set is 5,201 pieces, okay? It's the Avengers Tower. It's gigantic. It's a really, really big one. All right. Let me move these stickers out of the way because I don't want to accidentally smush them. We're going to switch to our page. We're going to move what we've got going so far away and open bag numero 7. Space? No, I think it's space. Is space 6 in Spanish? I don't know. It's been so long since I've taken any Spanish. Bag number 6. Roku, maybe, in Japanese? I can't remember. I only know, like, I have... Holy cow. Look at all of these just... Look, I have so many of this piece. My goodness. All right. Well, I mean, I was waiting for the walls to start happening. Am I gonna have to shove windows into all these? Like, good lord, what? I'm not seeing windows with them, so am I gonna shove that in later, or are these just gaps? I am intrigued. I am so intrigued now. Let's get... Is this Agent Carter? Or Carson? What was his name? What was it? What was that one? No, I don't think this is him. I think this is somebody else. I think that character was bald. Or had thinning hair, and this guy definitely has thicker hair. I'm listening to additional music. It's probably not matching what you're listening to. Mine's licensed. Our hands up when the ceiling can't hold us. I like these doors, this translucent black. Like, look at that. Isn't that sharp? I don't know how good it looks on you, for you guys on screen, but I think it's pretty cool. It looks rad in person. Oh, there are... Oh, I just found my bag of windows. Oh boy. All right. Well, guess what we're going to be doing for a brief period while we work on this is we're just going to be shoving windows into all of those pieces because I guarantee you that's what we're going to be using them for. It's the only thing they're going to fit into. So that's what we're going to do. And I'm going to do that before I even start looking through the instructions because there's no way I'm not. Okay. So I have... Interestingly, oh, this must be a double door with the translucent, and this must be for that. Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. So that's going to go with that. That's going to go with that. We've got a bunch of pillars, probably to go in between our window segments. I'm making Chaos Cultist do whatever the next bag is that has like a bunch of windows in it. I'll do the first one. He gets to do the next one. That's my plan. That's my nefarious plan. All right. Look at them all. They're beautiful. I actually really do like the look of them. We are going to just start shoving them in here. Because I bet you there's an equal number of these pieces. Something about this tells me. I don't know what it is. Oh, let me get chat back up. Hello, Red Panda. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day today. Yes, Colson. Thank you. Yes, Colson was who I was thinking of. I knew somebody in chat would remember. I could not remember his name to like save the life of anybody. Oh, no. I knew there were windows. I knew this thing had windows, but I thought they were all going to end up being more like this style of window with the translucent blue. And the kind where they don't have the border necessarily. It's more like these clear pieces that we used on the vending machine, for example. I was expecting more of that, and instead we're using this really cool translucent black, which I think I remember watching some sort of Lego YouTuber recently was talking about they just redid that color. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like I remember that being said. This is not fitting in there because it's not the right side, Angela. Very nice. Well, I look forward to seeing your next video, Hari. Hello, Havman. Welcome, welcome. Happy Friday. You just got off work. Excellent. Well, I'm glad you were able to make it to today's live stream. We pushed it back a little bit today because I had to take Jack to the vet. And then I'm going to unfortunately have to take him back again tomorrow because they didn't get to finish the procedure that they needed to do to, you know, finish his checkup because he's a little old man. And they needed to do like blood work and stuff, but he got a little too freaked out. And he drew blood of his own. Or at least that's kind of the impression I got because they said that he scratched somebody. And I was like, oh, well, that's a first. He's not normally that aggressive. You guys must have been like really like stressed him out. And I think what it was is we had to take him in and out of the cage that we had brought him in, which was, you know, a big comfy little cage, but it's still taking him in and out of a box over and over again. And I just think that put some strain on him, and he doesn't handle the vets quite as well as he used to. I think it's just because he's gotten a little bit older, but he's still a cutie, and we'll take care of him. We'll get him in there tomorrow. I have a sedative I'm going to give him to, as per the doctor's instructions, to help him relax a little bit more. All right, we've got 2 more of these to stick in here. As predicted, equal number of windows to window pane. Get over there. Get out of my way. All right, I don't believe this is Coulson. I think this is like one of the guys that was like working against the Avengers. Where's your hair? In this bag. Right? Isn't this like the government dude who was like going against, who was trying to like get the Tesseract or punched Captain America or something in the elevator? There was like a bunch of dudes who came after Cap in the elevator, and I feel like there was a government official with them, and I think that's him. But I'm not 100% sure. All right, but we're gonna set him over there because he's done and he has no accessories. We'll separate out some of these other pieces. We've got some clear lightsaber pieces. I have no idea what those are gonna be used for. Let's get all our dark grays. Put them over yonder. Got some silvers. Put those over here. A black piece there. And then our light grays. Oh, there's the other black piece. Okay, we'll put those there with the other black door frame. Here's some dark tan. Or dark nougat. I'm not actually sure. Okay. Alrighty. We are ready. Bring this over here because immediately we're going to put some pillars in. Well, bam. Well, bam. And then we need another one there and another one there. Nope, nope, nope. Get out of here. Okay, and immediately we're starting to put a lot of windows in. Cool. So I need 4 of these, one of the slope pieces, and one of these other slope pieces. There's something I realized that I was a little careless about, and I will fix it as we go. There's a little dot of where they'd put the injection to basically make the mold or the piece, and I realized that I put it facing outwards on some things, and I want it to face inwards so that it doesn't stand out as much. And I'm just going to correct that as I go because I wasn't paying attention to it as I was rapidly putting everything in. I did kind of start to notice it, but I wasn't like really focusing on it. Okay, immediately we're going to make the door frame. So, like that. Like that. Perfecto. Then we're going to take both of these, stick them on the front for the door handles, and then we're going to shove that right there. And we're going to use these to create additional pillars on the side. I didn't remember the bottom of the tower. I guess I didn't look at the box super well. I didn't remember it being so much dark gray. I thought there was gonna be a lot more blue. I know we get to that, but I just didn't look at it in super detail. This is fun. Oh, he's fine. It's just him needing to go in for like his 6-month checkup because he is an older cat and he's having a few problems here and there. He just has to have a little bit more regular checkups than like his normal one, and so we had to go in for this one. It's just like I said, because we had to take him in and out of his what are those carrying cases called? Pet carriers. Is that what they're called? Yeah, I think they're just called pet carriers. Ah, is it? Okay, he's from the Civil War movies. That makes sense. I haven't actually looked at all the names of the minifigs in there, because some of them don't have names. They're just like Shield Agent or whatever. But I do think he has... Is it on the top of the box? I just almost unplugged myself. Let's see, what is the top of the box? Yes, Alexander Pierce. You're right. And then, yeah, the other 2 guys that we built were just generic Shield Agents. And then we have built Tony Stark Shield Agent. And then we're going to have, for like just generic other people that aren't superheroes specifically, I think it's Dr. Cho and Eric Selvig, who I don't actually remember who. Dr. Cho sounds familiar, but I don't remember who Eric Selvig is. And then, of course, there's Kevin Feige. How do you pronounce his last name? I can't remember. The guy who runs Marvel Studios. Because, of course, he had to give himself... I will admit, I am one of those people that it does bother me a little bit that he gave himself a minifig before they gave, like, Stan Lee a minifig. Because I don't think there's an official Stan Lee minifig. And I'm like, come on, he should... Like, he's in more Marvel movies than Kevin is. Like, he should have a minifig. Alright. I'm holding these for no reason. Put them down, Angela. I've done what I need to. We can move on to the next page. We now need another 6 windows. Let's just grab the ones that are already correct. Alright, cool. It does look slick with that translucent black in there. I really like it. I really like it. I hope there's more stuff that uses it. All right, next up, we need another pillar to each of these plate pieces. Oops, sorry, not that one, this one. And also not that one, the first one I had. These two. Get it right one day. But 3 of these. 1 of these. 1 of these, and 1 of these. So that's gonna go there. We're gonna stack these on top of each other. Put that next to it and connect like so. We're going to put that also like so. And then we're gonna stick this. Like that. Oh, I wonder if we're actually going to have a little bit of an elevator visual. That'll be cool. It's like, what do I do with these tiles? Go figure, they go on the backside here. Alright, and then this goes like that. Okay. Ow, I stabbed myself. Did you know that Lego pieces are kind of sharp? I know it's probably shocking. Oh, is he the guy from the Thor movies? Okay. I've only watched the Thor movies like once each, so, and I haven't even seen the third one. There's 3 of them now, right? I don't remember. I have so fallen off of the Marvel train. Completely. Cat carriers, pet carriers. Okay, cool. Thank you. I thought that was what they were called, but I just, for some reason, that didn't seem correct in my head, which makes no sense, but how I felt. All right, we're gonna do the exact same thing, but on the opposite side. All right, there's like that, there's like that. I'm gonna go over like that. Stick that like there, and then grab this bad boy. And now we go. Oop. Oh, not even on the side I thought. Right here. Okay, cool. So it's not actually part of the elevator. I think it's just a structure. Interesting. Next page. Oh, we're making another one. All right. Okay, well, we'll do it again, everybody. Oh, am I gonna have to do a third one? I have enough pieces for a third one. Or a fourth one, rather. Not even a third, a fourth one. Wonder if it'll be facing a different direction again. Seems a little redundant, I will admit. I feel like they could have been like, here, make these 2 facing... Oh, no, they are different each time. Okay, fair enough. Wait, could this go here? Oh, no, they're not. They could have totally just had made me... They could have made me made 2 and just been like, stick it here and here. Now make 2 more and stick them here and here. Sometimes, I swear, Lego makes weird decisions. Are we doing a super tall one? Okay, yes. And then doing that. I see why. They did the interior structure different. I gotcha. Oh my god, am I dumb? I am dumb. Alright, that goes there. That goes there. Now I fixed it. Everything's fine. And that actually goes that way. Did I do these ones wrong? No, that one looks like it's facing the correct way. Interesting. Okay. I don't know what is going on. Oh, well, Halfman, thank you so much for the $4.99 donation. You are awesome, and I really appreciate it. They only signed it in 2020 or 2022, I mean. Wow, that seems like a really... So they signed it after he passed. I mean, that does make a certain amount of sense. And I know, like, some creators have, like, weird things about, like, they don't want toys or something made of them, for example, until maybe after they have passed, to try not to take away from the characters, even though they themselves have become an icon. And I don't know if that is, like, specifically what Stan Lee maybe had about it, because he's had action figures before. Like, I have a Stan Lee action figure, in fact. So, like, I know they've definitely done stuff for him. But I wonder if it was one of those things if he was like, nah, don't, like, make merchandise of me until, like, a certain period. Typically, like, you know, after I've perished. Or at least not part of the company anymore. Which was probably going to be the same thing. Like, I don't think that man's going to leave comics until he was dead. And he didn't. I think it would be really cool to eventually see a Stan Lee in the... You know how they do the Marvel minifig collections of just, like, the minifigs? Those, like, Oh, what are those sets called? The collector series? Is that what it is? Is it just the minifig collector series? But whatever that line is in the Marvel one, I'd love to see, like, Stan Lee just pop up into that. I think that'd be really cool. I'd also love to see Rex show up into... I'd love them to do a Star Wars version. Okay, there are so many minor characters they could put into those sets and just make people want to buy them, and it'd be insane. And I wish they would do it, but they don't. Those bastards. And that's one that I really don't get. I'm sure it's probably got some sort of legitimate explanation or whatever, but I feel like it hasn't. What's going on? I didn't see. Oh, I did. Okay. Okay, hold on. I did that. That's why I did that wrong. That's why that looks so wrong. Because I did it out of order like a moron. It's fine. I see. Okay. Alright. Okay, and we're doing that, and then we're gonna do that, and then, like, whoop, and we're gonna drop a piece. It's fine. Everything's cool. We're gonna do that, and we're gonna do that. Did it. Alright, fixed it. Everything's fine now. Now let's put some windows in. Nice big rounded window block. Going right in there. And then to secure everything together, we're going to take these blue rounded pieces and just snap them on there. Look at that, secure. Awesome. Okay. I'm so glad that I've already mostly done the next step. Alright, although I do need to switch some of them because I wasn't paying attention. Curse! Sorry, I just had that fly down my cleavage. That was fun. Alright, that was brilliant. Welcome to a Hobby Night stream. This set is quite large. If you have seen pictures of the Daily Bugle, I believe it is on par, if not a little bit larger than the Daily Bugle. But I do not know the exact dimensions. If somebody wants to look it up for me, I'd be greatly appreciative of that. But I'm not sure off the top of my head, like, the exact height of this particular piece. Okay, so... where am I putting... Okay, so these do go behind the elevator. So I was correct in thinking that the elevator is actually not actually there. It's cool. Right. That. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And now I just have wrong facing ones. All right. 12. Right. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yep. $14. I need 24 of these total, which I think is the remaining of the ones. Why did I not pay attention? I made more work for myself. I was trying to make less work for myself, and I borked it. All right, there's that. I think that's actually 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Ah, here's where the other ones go. Into this spot. I was like, where am I putting the rest of these things? Right there. Oh my god, Angela, don't put them back in the wrong way. You're just gonna make yourself hurt your hands more. It is actually a little bit painful, I will admit. Makes me really wish I had paid attention. Say on the box how tall it is? It doesn't say on the box, unfortunately. It just says it's an 18+ set. Because of how many, I guess, pieces it's got. Far too complicated for a child to build. Alright. Alright. Let me just get the rest of these in place. Now that I've properly fixed them all. And the last one goes in. Bam. Beautiful. Alright. It is actually looking quite cool. Nice. All right. However, we have a door to put in place, which I have immediately shoved through the frame. And I do actually need to put a graffiti sticker on it. What number sticker are you? 7? Okay. There we go. That looks good. Oh, I hate whatever this song is. Alright, there we go. That's better. Alright, and the door is now in. We have 2 ways out. Beautiful. Excelente. Yeah, so roughly 3 feet tall, and I think the Daily Bugle is roughly that as well. So they're pretty on par with each other, from my understanding, which is great. Thank you for looking that up, Havman. Appreciate it. All right. Oh, I did forget one thing. I need to put this right there for our handle. Now we can actually open it a little bit more easily. Cool. And then I think next we probably are going to line, yep, the top with some of these pieces. So. So we can actually start securing all of these windows together. Okay, perfect. So that's that side done. This side also. Oop. We're gonna do this actually. And then this. Okay. And then this one is gonna go here. That makes sense. Cool. Now I'm feeling a lot better about how our walls are stable. Now we need to build something. I don't know what this is, but we're gonna build it. All right, I'm gonna scoop this out of the way because I don't really need it. I need these pieces though. All of these. So they want me to start with this, and then to stick this sort of angled like so. Then I'm gonna stick. Okay. Am I making a shelf? I guess. Some kind of shelf? Because now what they want me to do is they want me to take these with the rods stuck into them. And we're gonna line them up. Like, I like the... I love it as a decoration, but I don't know what it is. Like, that's where I'm concerned. It is pretty cool so far. I completely agree. All right, so I've got that in place, and then we're gonna put this on top. Where are you? It's gonna go. I guess it's just more of a. Oh, okay. It's just a strut going up for where the receptionist sits, I guess. All right. Well, that is the end of bag 6. Do we have time? Not really. We're at almost 2 hours, which is pretty much where I was thinking of going for today's stream. So it's almost 3 o'clock. I think I'm just going to hang out with you guys for another 15 or so minutes. Chat. But I don't think I'm going to get started on the bag because I really don't think I'm going to get it finished in the meantime. And I don't really think that is worth it. So I'm going to use my stickers to mark where I am in this book. Put that over there, and I am really happy. The thing that I don't quite get... Oh, okay, I understand, actually. This must be the slope, and I bet it is sloped. I have a theory. Because the way that the Avengers Tower opens up, I agree with Chaos Cultist earlier when he was talking on stream, saying that I don't think this one separates on the different levels like some of the other taller projects do, because you can sometimes, like the Daily Bugle, for example, in order to get into everything, actually, no, you take the front off of that too. I don't really think you separate it height-wise. So, like, I don't think you're going to be taking these apart. You're just going to be pulling off the front of the tower, and I think that's where the slope element comes into play, because I think this is going to be a just gravity. That's why these are also here. That's why this particular stud is here, because this is where it's going to connect, and then gravity is going to help keep it in place so that the front of the tower can be pulled off if it needs to be, but then it can be set back on and just like snap into place. And I think that's what this is. So I'm going to be curious if we repeat this little segment here with these two outward facing studs, or the snot bricks, like up as we continue going up, because I imagine that's what the actual window segment that is on that front area is going to connect to. I really do enjoy the way that this is looking so far. And this translucent black color tone that they've created is really, really nice. Bruzy, building is going fantastically. We've got the first floor essentially done of the Avengers Tower, at least like the ground level. We put all the decor in. I gave the receptionist, who does not have a desk, I just realized, a soda to be able to get them through their busy day. We've got our vending machine here. We've got a couple of chairs, not that this person's allowed to sit. We also have our elevator, of course, over to the side, and we've created this like interesting wall structure that I assume is just meant to be decorative, but also sort of a little structurally like support system on the interior. But yeah, I think that is probably what we are getting done today. I'm really enjoying this build, and I'm super glad that I put it on the Mills plate. Like, I will probably mention that most of the times that I talk about building this thing, because I can't tell you how nice it is to be able to do this and not have it wiggle much. Because it's starting to, like, already, even despite the fact that I've added some weight because I put it on the mill's plate, this thing is already getting heavy. And because there's not actually going to end up being a lot of weight here on this front, you know, like on this front sidewalk section, if it had just been on the base plate they gave me, this really flexible, flimsy plastic base plate, I just have a feeling that every time I would go to pick it up, this portion right here with the sidewalk, it'd end up bowing because there's going to be so much weight roughly here. And it would just make it really sort of unstable feeling to carry. Whereas this, even with it having height on it, it's going to be heavy. So I'll probably may need some help just to help like stabilize it for my own like arms being able to carry it. But like, I'm way less worried about bringing this upstairs. It's just so much nicer to deal with. She has a desk. She just doesn't have a chair for some reason. I don't know why the receptionist doesn't have a chair. Exactly. It's like they flip it upside down and everything's stable. Everything's fine. Completely get what you're saying. I also just love that there's the Tesseract just in the middle of the gosh darn floor. I can't wait to actually finish the build and be able to set up all the characters inside doing things. Because I've got all the minifigs that we've built so far off to the side. We've got like Thor and Iron Man. Actually, we've got 2 Iron Mans. We've got Tony Stark in his shield agent outfit, and then Tony Stark in just normal Iron Man Mark, I want to say 2 armor, but I don't know off the top of my head. I've got a couple of baddies. I do have the taxi. I did actually get the taxi that came along with this build as a promotional bonus if you bought it during like a certain time period on, you know, through Lego. So I did manage to get the taxi that came with Black Panther. So we've got him along with some baddies from there, and then taxi cab driver, who I don't believe was named in that set. I don't remember seeing a name anyways. But yeah, I also really like the sturdiness of just this build style. It is a lot of fun. All right. Does anybody have any fun plans for the weekend? I know we're getting really close to the holiday season, so people might start being, you know, traveling or doing fun things like that. So let me know as we wrap up the stream. It's been nice to hang out with everybody today. Thank you guys for that. I have 0 plans for the holidays. We might be trying to, like, we went out this past weekend, actually, like last weekend, actually it was. And they were doing like a winter festival thing in the city nearby. And so we went to that, and that was fun. We played some carnival games because they had a couple of like small carnival rides set up. The fastest ferry wheel I've ever seen in my life. Like, I did not want to go on it because it was going like it was, this is an exaggeration because obviously it wasn't this small, but like if you scaled it down, I feel like it was doing this. Like, you know how fast the Lego one moves sometimes where it's like really speedy? It felt like that. And I'm like, that just, I feel like is going to make me sick going around in that many circles. I can definitely not handle like carnival rides nearly as well as I used to when I was a kid. I still love roller coasters, but like anything that spins you really fast these days, I just can't. My constitution doesn't allow for it anymore. Ooh, you got the beta invite to Skull and Bones for the MMORPG. That's going to be awesome. I hope you enjoy it. I will probably end up playing some Rogue Trader myself. The new CRPG from Owlcat Games. That's just so good. Hey, there you go. Yeah, I totally recommend hooking back up your PS4 and downloading the DLC for God of War. From my understanding, it's fantastic. And they just announced, did you see that they announced another new God of War game for, I think, like next year or something like that? I don't remember if they gave a date now, actually, at the top of my head. But at the Video Game Awards, they had a trailer for God of War, which looked really cool. Oh, I am very familiar with Gloomhaven. In fact, it's right there. Right there. Isn't that great? I also have, it's next to it. Jaws of the Lion. What I'm actually playing right now in regards to big box games is Oathsworn. Let me grab the box. It's humongous. So this is Oathsworn, an equally large, very heavy box. I'm gonna set it down for that reason. But the reason I like Oathsworn is, one, came with some awesome miniatures as an add-on for the game, so you can have like just a really cool scene set up when you're doing the combat portions of the game. They even have some like really cool like houses and everything, which I just think is great because as a wargamer, I'm always looking for sort of fantasy-esque terrain, and I actually don't have that much. So having this is really, really nice. And then the other thing I personally really like about it, and I don't know if there's I'm not seeing them. I don't know where our minis are. Oh, there they are. So the thing that I like about the Oathsworn game, and this is something that just Gloomhaven did not do, and it's not a diss on Gloomhaven specifically, so please don't take it that way, but it's something that I just thought was really like a neat feature that I've not seen a board game do. Your character models that you're playing as are actually modular. So, for example, my bear can have the weapon swapped to other things, which is actually a mechanic in the game, which I thought was cool. So not only is this just a neat, as a hobbyist, a really cool idea to have a modular design for your models to be able to, like, as you go through the legacy portion of the campaign, upgrading your characters and such, you can, in fact, upgrade their weapons and change that visually on the actual miniature itself, which I just think is really neat. And I've not really seen other board games do that. But on top of that, it's actually like part of the game for the characters to have to lose some of their weapons or armor and such. And so illustrating that as part of the game, like, as well, is just really, really freaking cool to me. Just like immensely cool. Go back to my live chat, please. Thank you. But yeah, that's just one of the things that I really like about it. Oh yeah, I think at this point, like, I've played a little bit of... Have I actually played Gloomhaven? No, I think I've only played Jaws of the Lion. Because my problem with Gloomhaven was before I got this table that you see me sitting in front of right now, I didn't have a very good space when I first picked up Gloomhaven to play Gloomhaven, because it had all the tiles and you had to bring everything out. It's the same reason I never really got super deep into my Kingdom Death game, is because I just didn't have a good space to, like, leave it out or, like, be able to set it up really easily and not have it be in the way. But now that I have the table, I can. But the problem is when it comes to Gloomhaven, I've tried the digital version of it on Steam, and I like that so much more because it simplifies things a lot. And I've compared it because I've played Jaws of the Lion, and I really like the book as the map, as opposed to having to lay out all the tiles. Like, don't get me wrong, tile laying out is really cool, and I especially enjoy that when it comes to an actual RPG, because it does create this almost video game-esque experience of exploration, as the DM might lay out new tiles as you continue forward in your adventure. So, like, you get this really cool experience from that. But when it comes to the board games, I'd actually like it to be a little bit more concise. And so that's why I like Jaws of the Lion so much more. But with Oathsworn, they do it a little bit differently. You have a map that you're going around on when you're doing the sort of narrative exploration portion of it. And then it turns it, and then you have a board with, I don't believe it's hex grids. I think it's just squares on it. Yeah, I believe it's just squares. But you have this encounter board, basically, that has some squares on it, and that's where you have all of your combat encounters. And I like... That reminds me of Kingdom Death a lot, with how they did their combat versus narrative portions of their game. And so it's just this really nice blend of two games that I already really like, smushed into one, with the added innovation of these miniatures being modular. And I cannot tell you how much the modularity of these figures just makes me happy, because I just think it's a neat concept. Like, they're always like these big box adventure games, in my experience, are constantly trying to give you a RPG experience, and over time that RPG experience has started to become more and more of a video game RPG experience outside of just strictly a tabletop RPG experience, because the two have mingled so much, right? There's been so much overlap of being able to play tabletop games digitally and playing digital games on tabletop that I think it's just sort of started to blend together some of the concepts and game design elements. And so seeing like the actual equipment changing element from video games or even tabletop RPGs, but being represented visually like video games do it, because you literally change the look of your character, doing that in miniature form, so freaking cool. And the nice thing is like I never really felt like they were hard to clean up and like make sure that they weren't sticking and didn't get sealed together or something like that. It's like as long as you don't glue them and you're pretty safe about like covering the pegs that need to go into each other so that you're not getting a lot of extra paint in there and making that too tight, it really is a clean just swap. And they did a really great job. It's what I'm trying to get at. Oh, thank you. I really like the bear as well. Chaos Cultist painted some as well, and I don't think I've shown those off yet on the channel, but I really like what he did. He did more of a pure contrast method than what I did, but I really, really like his two characters. So this is one of them. Oop, let me get him up there. So really like how this guy turned out. His hammer is rad. I love all the chainmail on him. Now, we haven't painted up any other weapons for him, but that is fine. And then this guy, he actually did some cool metallic looks on, which I really, really like. The thing that I like the most is what happened on this shoulder pad and this shoulder pad. You'll notice it's very subtly shiny. So that is a Duncan Rhodes Too Thin Coats paint line metallic color. Like all of the metallics in that paint line, from what I've seen, some of them are almost like washes. It reminds me of what the Army Painter has described for their speed paint metallics, which I still have not tested for the 2.0 line yet. And it intrigued me and it looked really, really cool. And that's actually why I ended up using it on the Crimson Fist that I painted recently on the Hero Brush Hour Twitch channel. It was really cool. I totally agree. We completely take weapon swapping in video games for granted because it's such a rewarding visual, like, or it's just a rewarding experience to like be able to do that. But we've gotten so commonplace with it that I don't feel like we acknowledge it or appreciate it as much as we used to. Okay, well, I think now that we've spent some time talking about some board games and everything that everybody's going to be doing for the weekend, I think we're going to go ahead and wrap up for the evening. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. Do make sure to swing back by the channel tomorrow because we should have a brand new video out. At least that's my hope. With a top 10 list on gifts you might be able to get for that special someone in your life who is into board games or wargaming or just painting miniatures. We put a whole big long list together for you. It's got 10 items on it. I think you'll be very pleased with the list, and I think there's some good options on there, so please do make sure to check it out. And in the meantime, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your hobby night, and I'll see you guys in the future on another live stream and in tomorrow's video. Anyways, have a good rest of your night, everybody. See ya.